to Los Angeles Memorial Stadium. Two behemoth conferences, bragging rights at stake, the SEC versus the Big Ten. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the USC Trojans. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
When you step onto the field for a USC football game, you know you are in the heart of history. Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum in Los Angeles has seen more sports than you can imagine. Hosting two Summer Olympics in 1932 and 84, it is also set to return for a third Olympic trial in 2028. It was opened in 1923, and more history has happened in the Coliseum than anywhere else in college sports. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Trojans kicker headed to the football. The crowd eager, and off we go. The start of a new season. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Got the quick completion. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a crease. It's Bishop. And he'll be brought down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to... Oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He'll be brought down, but he was touchdown Trojans. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers. To get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert. Trying to do it on the ground. Stop, no chance. This defensive line won the battle, and they got the football back with a 4th down stop. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking for a gap. It's Jordan. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And they tried to run that sweep out route. I like going to the wide side of the field, getting somebody the ball that can really, really run. Just got to block it up a little better. Give him a chance to at least get that edge, and then he might be able to do some more damage.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
Great coverage, great break of the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you gotta secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes a connection.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Maybe a crease. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Volunteers. Once he got some room, it was over.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And that was a scintillating way to finish that one, a 44-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Williams open on the right side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. You start the season, top 25. Clearly, expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the number one job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Wants to throw on first down. Complete. Turning it on. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Wants to go right back downfield. Finds his big tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. He's up to 49 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Touchdown, Vols! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And he's in for his second touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down here. He knows how to get in the end zone, and I love when you can run the football as you get closer to that goal line. Be the more physical team, and they're doing just that.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Got the quick pass. First grab of the season for this highly talented freshman. They believe he's just going to get better each and every snap. And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give on the option. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
To the ground to try to pick up the first. Could be an alley. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover. Good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking for room, it's Jordan. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there. They're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
Fires to the right. Caught by Williams on the right. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a crease to the left.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got it in the middle. It's Bowman. First catch of the season as this freshman tight end wastes no time getting involved. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. And the Trojans headed quickly to the line. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19.
And I like the run there. The offense doesn't have to press. They've got some time still left before the half. And more importantly, they've got to cut into this lead. They're down a couple of scores. This would be enormous. The lock
makes a grab and room to run. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The keeper on the option. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Looking to buy time. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You throw an incomplete on third down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown?
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on 4th down.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Handoff to the single running back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. It is a maxim of Tennessee football that you must be physical.
Physical. It's this kind of people they are, right? Tennessee people are physical. They want to do the dirty work. They're willing to do the dirty work, and you love it when your team has a bunch of grinders, a bunch of physical guys, a bunch of blue-collar guys that want to work.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. This time he wants to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Matthews. Brings him to the open. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you loved playing on teams with great offenses.
And the Vols will line it up on 1st and 10. There's some room. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and is going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down.
Really nice discipline.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Wants to throw it again. It's complete to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The option look. Now the pitch. Touchdown, Tennessee! Great job by the back on the option.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Direct snap. It's Jordan. He breaks a tackle. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. The Trojans decide to use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Defense storming into the backfield, making the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field, and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
No fair catches here, looking for room. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, week 1, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's lead things off with the Utah State Aggies taking on the number 23 team, the Washington Huskies.
Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack.
And it's Utah State able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset.
Yeah, we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Still looking on the move. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field.
Ready, keep. Where did he go? Go.
They'll run for it. Maybe some room here. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Well, how's that for being aggressive? Early in the game, 4th down in your own territory, and you go for it. And then your offense is able to come up with the big play, generate a ton of momentum, and stay on the field. That is impressive.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. To throw, it's Mayava. Right down the middle. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Finds his big tight end. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Trojans are flying down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got him wide open. That's his first catch of the season, and they believe he is a freshman who can contribute a lot early. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Got it. Touchdown, Trojans. All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
And finally, guys, we've been talking about this offense. When are they going to get it going? When are they going to have that spark? They make the play. They finally get on the board. Now, can they keep the momentum going? Can they play complementary football? Can the defense get a few stops and the offense keep this up?
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Fires to the big fella. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Third quarter opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Matthews. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
And there you see the arm talent by the quarterback. Throwing a curl route into zone coverage, you've got to get the ball there quickly. And you saw the cannon this QB has.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds a yard short at the 49. The Vols go back to work after moving the chains through the air. To the air on first down. Finds his tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Second down, he'll throw it. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Intercepted deep in his own end. Going the other way, he's got room. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Now the play fake. Gets rid of it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're late in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. They've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. So we open the final period with a third down play. Back to pass, it's Mayava. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, ready for the first down.
Hey, man, that was just perfect execution offensively. On a fourth down like that, if you're going to throw a completion, get the first and keep the drive alive. QB's got to be great with his eyes. He's got to throw it on time. His target has to be in the perfect place at the perfect time, and you got to be able to haul it in. They checked all the boxes on that fourth down.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Throws toward the end zone. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Swings it out to the flat. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Right on the money. Breaks the tackle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The run inside. It's Miller. There's a crease. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down. We're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get first downs. And that's a nice.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Brought it back to the 6-yard line after making the interception.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
So here is the Tennessee offense. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. They feed him again. He's got a little room. He'll pick up 6 out to the 13.
And talk to coaches this week, that's their guy. The running back is the guy they feel the most confident in. So I expect down the stretch, when you got a lead in this football game, you're going to keep hammering away with your best player.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And this offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk. Every single time we meet with them, they've been brilliant at it. They've built a lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
Now they're going to throw it. Unloads to the right. That's caught. It's Davis. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating their own players, and I don't hate the mindset. If there's time on the clock, keep trying to score.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Matthews. Makes the grab in their space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Man, it's go time for this defense now. I mean, you're down by a couple scores, and they're still making big plays. You got to find a way to get a stop, create a turnover, switch the momentum to your side quickly.
Run in the red zone. It's Gordon. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The Trojans use their first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by USC. It's their second. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to get it through the air. Touchdown, Volunteers! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but...
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Mayava. He wants a big play here late. He's got it down the field. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Hey, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Snagged in the middle, it's Miller. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The Trojans look to do some damage in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Looking to the big tight end. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Here's how the career starts. His first carry. Bringing it back. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. You work all offseason for that, the chance to take a knee and punctuate an opening victory to this season. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked